AVC, back with another installment of Gimme 10, and today discussing 10 great American psychedelic records, 10 of my favorites. I could make 10 more videos of US psychedelia, but choosing those 10 records was probably the hardest thing. I plan to make to load up two installments today, or between today and tomorrow. This is the first one on US Psych, and the next one will be on another topic, since I've got time. I see that Gimme 10s kind of snowballed in the VC, people doing their own versions of them, so on and so forth. Great, fantastic. Anyway, I'm digressing there. Here are 10 great US Psych records in 10 minutes. It's the deal. Alright, let's get started. Let me pull some records there. Alright, let's start with some. Well, I'll start with an absolute classic, and everyone will know and like this record. It is the very first Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band records, Safe as Milk, which is an absolute wonderful sort of a. It's kind of whacked out blues, you know. It's kind of this sort of psychedelic blues twisted to the max, you know. I think Robert Johnson must have been shouting in his grave. But love the whole album. Abba Zaba is a favourite. I've got this on the comp in the car, and when it comes out, my wife and I, we always sing to it. Zigzag Wanderer, Dropout Boogie, Sure Enough, and Yes I Do, Electricity. All the songs on this are classics. Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band, Safe as Milk. The next one is also well-known and sort of an avant-garde psych classic. What I like to call American crap rock. I've got 2 or 3 of those records there in there. Sounds weird to say that, but it's got this sort of tinge of you know, sort of avant-garde. You know, the United States of America's only record. Self-titled. This is a reissue, I think, on Sundays, nonetheless, because originals of these are very expensive, but this is an absolute must in a psychedelic collection, in my opinion. Dorothy Moskowitz, Joseph Bird. What a band. I mean, and what a statement to call your band the United States of America. Very lots of effects. The drumming is absolutely amazing. Avant-garde at its best, really. And since I'm on an avant-garde spin there, and you know, we're talking about American crap rock, here is one of my other favorites, all-time favorites, is the debut Silver Apples record. That record is just unique. It's unique. Just to think that those two guys, especially, I'm thinking of Simeon, who is the singer and the guy who plays the oscillators on. Just handmade is synth. It's an early synth. It's all handmade. It's kind of, I mean, it's wondrous. If you know, operating some with his some of the oscillator with his elbows and with his knees, singing at the same time, and the drummer, Dan Taylor. I mean, real crowd vibe, real excellent crowd rock vibe. I'll move on because I've run out of time. Here is kind of a very melodic, almost folk rockish Psych classic. The 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus. I absolutely love this record. This is Spirit Randy California. Her massively talented guitar player. Played with Jimi Hendrix, and this record is absolute classic. All the songs are great. Animal Zoo, Mr. Skin is fantastic. Space Child, Nature's Way. They're beautiful songs. This is from 1968 or 69 or something, maybe even 70. Don't know. Here is one of my absolute favorite records of all time, let alone psychedelia. Just a wonderful record made by a 16-year-old. It just is mind-boggling. This record is Suddenly One Summer by J.K. and Co. J.K. and Company. Again, is a reissue on Sundays. I don't know whether you can get an original of this. Wonderful psychedelic cover. This boy traveled from, can't remember exactly, a state south of America. I think he was from maybe Alabama or something, or just a state that was. He traveled all the way north. Got together with a band. I think they took a lot of drugs together, and this. Often when people hear this, they think of Tom York singing. It's not a bad comparison. Great, absolutely amazing. Private press, already pressed 100 or 200 copies. You wonder why these records never saw the light of day. The quality. This is a guy from Connecticut, I think, D.H. Hooker, quite famous in the Psych circles. This is an absolute must of sort of folk rock, psych rock. I mean, it's so original. It's just, and it's, I don't know. It's very hard. It looks like Jesus on the front cover. This is just, this is from 1972, and it's definitely psychedelic to the max. I've got a few more. Another private press classic, and again it's a reissue. I mean, I can't buy those records. C.A.Quintet, which is the Trip Through Hell. C.A.Quintet, in case you can't read this. There we go. This is the only reissue that exists of it. I think the Sundays compiles everything that they've done. This is a monster psych classic. I mean, it's got this sort of dark vibe to it. I was saying a bit like sort of an evil twin of Forever Changes. Like kind of a sort of a dark and brooding psychedelia. Lots of guitars, mariachi horns. I think they were from Minnesota, from memory. Another one of my favorites, No Brainer, absolute classic. If you don't have it, you should have it. Is Electric Music for the Mind and Body by Country Joe and the Fish. Country Joe McDonald and his band of crazies from Berkeley University. Superb record. This is an original, however, on Vanguard. This sounds like the cover. It's very, very acid rock, drenched, lots of guitars. The songs are just super catchy. There's something about this record that's just you need to hear. Last two. This is a superb sort of avant-garde psych crossover. It's the Red Krayon with the Parable of Arable Land. It's the name of the record there. The Red Crayon and Mayo Thompson, absolutely fantastic, sort of brain-frying music with sort of noisy interludes, superb. And finally, an absolute master again, very close in spirit to Captain Beefheart, is the Moo self-titled record, which it's just superb. It's got sort of bluesy, jerky guitars, and it's the band led by Merrill Fankhauser. I hope you enjoy.